Welcome back, everyone. Go ahead and grab your mental lab coats, because for today's explainer, we are heading straight to the absolute front lines of scientific innovation. I'm your host, and, well, I absolutely love taking these massive, world-changing ideas and breaking them down so we can all see exactly how they tick. Today, we're looking at what I can only describe as the ultimate clean energy experiment. We're talking about India's groundbreaking hydrogen breakthrough. We're going to look at the chemistry, the engineering, and the sheer teamwork it takes to literally build the future of energy.
Okay, let's dive into this. Can a nuclear reactor do more than just make electricity? Now, if you're like most people, when you picture a nuclear power plant, you probably imagine those massive cooling towers, right? Turbines spinning away just to keep the lights on in our homes. We've basically been taught to see these reactors simply as giant batteries for the electrical grid. But today, we're going to challenge that assumption completely and look at how scientists are totally rewriting the rules of what a nuclear reactor is actually capable of doing. Section 1. A clean energy milestone.
To really understand this, we have to look at what happened on June 26, 2026. Honestly, this is a date that'll likely go down in the textbooks. India's Department of Atomic Energy, the DAE, announced the inauguration of the world's first hydrogen production facility powered entirely by nuclear heat. Just think about that for a second. This isn't theoretical. It's not some tiny desktop model in a lab. This is a real, functioning facility happening right now in India, and it is setting a massive, defining milestone in our global clean energy journey. But you might be wondering, how do you actually turn nuclear power into hydrogen? Well, let's get right into the mechanics.
Section 2. The Copper-Chlorine science. Now, what's really interesting about this slide is the core process at play here, the Copper-Chlorine thermochemical cycle. And hey, don't let the technical jargon intimidate you. We're going to break this down just like an experiment in high school chemistry class. You can think of this cycle like a massive, high-tech oven, but instead of baking a cake, we're taking water and using intense heat and chemical reactions involving copper and chlorine to literally split the water molecules apart. When you split water, H2O, right, you are left with pure carbon-free hydrogen. The key ingredient to make this whole thing work, though, is heat. You need a massive amount of it. And that is exactly where this incredible piece of engineering comes in. Meet the Fast Breeder Test Reactor, or the FBTR. This is an advanced nuclear reactor located at the Indira Gandhi Centre for Atomic Research, also known as IGCAR. Think of this reactor as the ultimate power source for our chemical oven. But instead of burning coal or natural gas to get that heat, the FBTR provides intense, totally carbon-free process heat straight from the nuclear reactor itself. So, let's walk through exactly how this reaction happens. Step 1, the Fast Breeder Test Reactor generates just massive amounts of nuclear heat. Step 2, that pure carbon-free heat is funneled directly into our copper-chlorine chemical cycle. And finally, step 3, that heat powers the reaction that splits the water, and boom, carbon-free hydrogen is produced. No fossil fuels burned, literally zero carbon emissions released into the atmosphere. Honestly, it's just an incredibly elegant scientific solution.
Section 3. Indigenous innovation and teamwork.
Of course, an experiment of this magnitude doesn't just happen in a vacuum. It takes some serious collaboration. This facility was actually born from the combined expertise of two major scientific powerhouses in India. On one side, we've got BARC, the Baba Atomic Research Center. They provided the incredibly complex, indigenously developed chemical technology for the cycle. And on the other side, we have IGCAR, who brought in their advanced fast reactor expertise to provide that crucial heat source. By integrating these two homegrown specialties, they basically created something entirely new. And to officially mark this incredible integration, the facility was inaugurated by Dr. Ajit Kumar Mohanty, Secretary of the DAE and Chairman of the Atomic Energy Commission, right alongside Sri Sri Kumar G. Pillai, the Director of IGCAR. This isn't just a win for science, you know? The DAE proudly points out that it completely reinforces India's vision of an Atmanirbhar Bharat, a self-reliant India, and it directly supports the goals of a Viksit Bharat, or a developed India, all driven by advanced nuclear science and technology. Section 4. Beyond just electricity. And this brilliantly illustrates a much bigger point. We really need to zoom out and look at why using a reactor for hydrogen is a total paradigm shift for the whole energy sector. I mean, traditionally, nuclear energy has been focused 100% on generating electricity for the grid.
But in this new frontier of advanced nuclear energy, we're expanding that role by using its process heat directly for carbon-free hydrogen production. We're literally taking the heat straight out of the reactor and putting it right to work in chemical engineering. It's a real game changer.
Section 5, India's Clean Energy Future. Now, this facility is really just step one in a much larger national strategy. According to the DAE, this pioneering facility represents yet another huge leap forward in advancing India's crucial three-stage nuclear program. It absolutely proves that the hardcore research being done in the lab today is quite literally the foundation for the infrastructure of tomorrow.
The real-world impacts here, they're absolutely massive. By producing hydrogen this way, we can significantly reduce our heavy dependence on fossil fuels. It enables true carbon-free hydrogen production, which opens up entirely new avenues for hitting our decarbonizing goals. Ultimately, this kind of science seriously strengthens India's long-term energy security. It gives us a brand new, powerful, clean tool in the toolbox to fight the climate crisis head-on.
So the crucial point is summarized perfectly by the Department of Atomic Energy themselves. They stated, "This breakthrough demonstrates how India's advanced nuclear research is being translated into transformative clean energy solutions." We aren't just talking about abstract science anymore, folks. We are watching that science translate into real, physical solutions that can actually clean up our atmosphere.
Which leaves us with this final, really exciting question to think about before we wrap up today's explainer. As nuclear heat unlocks the ability to create endless, carbon-free hydrogen, what other massive fossil fuel-heavy industries could this science transform next? I mean, from global shipping to steel manufacturing, the possibilities are suddenly wide open. Thank you all so much for joining me for this deep dive. Keep questioning the way things work, keep studying the science, and I'll catch you on the next explainer.